Okay, if you zoom in, you can see they slipped in the words a unified Reich. A fourth Reich, if you will. The good news is Trump wants to bring the country together. The bad news is that country is Germany in 1933.
But they're wrong about so much, and when they realized that they were wrong, meaning the leftist media, they had to double down and then lie more. This week, they had a meltdown. Now, this happened earlier in the week, but we thought this would go away relatively quickly because it was nothing. It was completely insignificant. We thought that people would obviously catch on to their game. Unfortunately, they can't let it go. They had a meltdown over Trump sharing a video, I believe on his Truth Social, where they claimed that Donald Trump was praising the German Reich.
President Biden now speaking out about a video that was shared on Donald Trump's social media account, predicting, and I'm quoting now, a unified Reich if Trump returns to the White House. The president slamming Trump for using Hitler's language.
Yeah, this was a pro-Trump post that was reposted on Trump's Truth Social account. It basically, in it, predicted and praised a coming, quote, unified Reich under Donald Trump if he wins the presidency.
Okay, if you zoom in, you can see they slipped in the words a unified Reich. A fourth Reich, if you will. The good news is Trump wants to bring the country together. The bad news is that country is Germany in 1933.
Okay. So remember that date. Now, first off, you should generally scrub any campaign ads of the word Reich. That's not lost on me. But they're wrong about so much, and when they realized that they were wrong, meaning the leftist media, they had to double down and then lie more. Just sometimes sit, remain silent, and allow them to overreach. Here you have former Vice President Biden actually accusing Donald Trump of using Nazi language.
A unified Reich? That's Hitler's language. That's not America's. He cares about holding on to power. I care about you.
Not a joke.
Okay.
You care about bedtime at 5.
German. Hitler's language.
Yes, exactly. So it's already been debunked early on. Like this happened this week. It was a generic news template that was used in this campaign.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what you see where it says Unified Reich. It's just an old paper, right? It's used as it's kind of like royalty-free tracks. All right. Someone did that. They probably shouldn't have used it. Okay. However, that's Hitler's language, Nazi. You just heard Jimmy Kimmel say 1933 Germany, I think. The article, the generic template, has nothing to do with Nazi Germany. Look, the full title of the article is Industrial Strength Significantly Increased in 1871, Driven by the Creation of a Unified Reich. Jeez. So I don't know if you're familiar with the year 1871, but between that and 1933, there's a gap.
A little bit.
So either you're familiar with the date or you're familiar with math. It's almost like the Nazis couldn't have been involved. It's almost like it would require a time machine. And it's almost like it specifically references this same article, Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria. Here you go, another quote. 1914, Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria, heir presumptive to Franz Joseph, visited I'm never going to pronounce this, Sarajevo, capital of the recently annexed Bosnia, and you say this word. Herzegovina. All right.
Listen. This is stupid.
It's World War I. Just to be clear, the term Nazi wasn't even used until the 1920s, let alone actually assuming any kind of power in, in 1933, to use Jimmy Kimmel's date there. So what happens is the term Reich, where they talk about this is not Nazi language. It was a template. Now Reich has come to mean something else. I get it as far as optics. But the left didn't say, hey, the optics. They said Donald Trump is specifically using Nazi language. When the Nazis didn't even exist yet as to the point in time that the article is referencing. And it is ridiculous.
It's not Donald Trump's language that he's using in this thing. One, he didn't feature the word Reich in his ad, right? He wasn't saying that. And by the way, this wasn't created by the Trump team. It was just reposted on social from Donald Trump.
It's reposted and
it's a magazine article with news headlines. I could pull that up right now. In fact, if Time Magazine would like, I can pull up Hitler Man of the Year, right?
Right.
I can do that and be like, that's not me supporting him. That's not Donald Trump supporting a Reich. It also goes on to talk about Bosnia. Like, this is the stupidest thing. The ad itself goes from page to page to page of different old headlines, and it's generic, and they go, oh, Donald Trump is saying Reich. He never did. This is what the media will continue to do to you.
I don't believe anymore that the left, we really need to we really need to separate intelligentsia from basic intelligence. I don't believe that the voters on the left now are capable of being even moderately intelligent if they buy this. Anyone who buys this is a dumb person. Let's walk through this. So the logic is this sizzle reel, let's call it that wasn't created by Donald Trump, that he reposted on one of his platforms, that has a headline referencing a bunch of news articles, including World War I, using the term Reich, that, by the way, is not highlighted. You have to zoom in to find it.
Wasn't the point of the post.
Wasn't the point of the post. Means that it's a secret dog whistle for Donald Trump, who wants to turn us into Nazi Germany, despite the fact that he was already president, where he relaxed business tax laws, he relaxed firearm laws, and he gave you more freedom of speech and left the office willingly. What is the point that you're making? What's the point that you're making? This is where people have the blinders on. They are incapable of using logic. You tell me what the danger is of a news article there that references World War I. Please tell me. Comment below. Please tell me what the threat is. Or please tell me what you think the implication is beyond exactly what we just laid out. I'm open. I'm open to ideas, just not to the fact that Donald Trump was endorsing the Nazis in World War II. That's factually incorrect. Give me another one. Take your best shot.
Wouldn't logic also suggest that if he really was trying to mirror himself after the Fuhrer, that he wouldn't delete it as soon as somebody told him?
Yes, exactly.
Hey, sir, this is it. Oh, shoot, we should delete that.
Right. Yeah.
Because I'm totally a Nazi, and
That'd be Adolf Hitler. They'd be like, oh, mein Führer, that's actually my touch.
Oh, why didn't anyone tell? For optics, we have to delete this. People might think I'm up to something. I don't want them to think I'm racist.
Yeah, these racist white supremacists are usually pretty proud of it.
They are, yes.
They got a lot of white pride and all that. They're all about it.
It's usually not
shy.
Click, remove. It's usually Reich, Newton. They almost shout it.
That's right. I said that. Correct.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing it too.
Yep.
That's usually how it goes.
The first step is shout. The second step is implement. That's the order of things.
And click share.
Yes, that's right. Hit like if you agree.
Imagine
There's one guy watching going, finally, they're on my page.
If Hitler were alive today, he'd probably be an influencer.
He would.
Like
3 top tips on how to improve your breath.
It's tip number 1. Cut the mustache.
Cut the mustache.
It holds all the odor.
You want to attract the best ladies? Here are 5 simple steps.
There you go, boss.
Very nice watch.
it's just
stupid.
It's a very silly.
Is the president going to come out and say he was wrong? Is MSNBC, Morning Joe, and whatever her name, Mika, are they going to come out? Is The View going to come? Every single one of them. Are all those late night hosts? No, of course not. None of them are going to say anything.
Mika. Fun to say. Horrible to watch.
Watch Louder with Crowder live Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. Eastern.